Okay, so starting that again. So if we're gonna make a plugin that changes the keywords in JavaScript, so like if, else, all that, to a different language, maybe the first thing we can do is just change it to a different word, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's like our first. That's like a first test that we can do. So we're just thinking if we want to turn like the if into something equivalent, like maybe. So I think
Mhm.
Sven was just saying that. And right now we're in the Babel parser folder or the Babel parser package. Um, and there's a file in the tokenizer, which is the thing that kind of figures out what's a keyword and what's not. Um, were you saying that we could maybe just change this line?
Mhm.
Yeah. So this function, it seems like it just creates a map, and then we're gonna go through that map to figure out if it's a keyword or not. So we're gonna go to if, just change it to maybe. I'm gonna save. I think I turned on watch, right? Yeah. Okay. And then we wrote a test for this to just check if it matches the right snapshot. I'm curious what it's gonna do. Um. Oh, so the other one failed. What is this gonna do? Okay, so maybe it didn't update then, right?
Well, I said there was one snapshot obsolete. We should check the snapshot.
Oh, do this.
The Yeah, is it still an if statement?
Well, I guess how would we know if? I mean, it's still gonna say it's an if statement, but because that's
Yeah.
just the AST. I guess that doesn't really help, huh? Like we're not telling it to not be an if statement, right? It's just the
But I mean, I think that's correct, right? If you're changing the um, keyword, then the AST should remain the same, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the ST should
right
still
now,
be
this is
an
just
if
for
statement.
if though, right?
Yeah.
So maybe that's not the only place. I don't know. Because if I just run this, I think this was like failing, right?
You should just
All
leave
right.
that in watch mode too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it just this?
Yep.
Or
I mean, are you sure that it built behind the scenes?
no? Oh, I don't think. Maybe it's not watching. Is it because I'm
No.
doing the no bundle thing? Is that why?
Shouldn't be.
I just did yarn gulp watch because I don't have make watch or whatever. Here, let me run it again.
Well, the watch should said that there was some files change, so it is recompiled.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
because I
see any
pressed save.
problem.
Oh, right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's watching, and then, oh, what the heck?
You might have
Uh,
passed double dash before though.
oh, I do this.
Yeah.
It doesn't require. Well, we'll see. That's fun. Ugh. Do you have to
What's
do
that?
it ahead of time or something?
No, it's another error. Stat.
Something with dependencies. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what you got going on.
That sucks. Okay, it still has that
So yeah, it's something else.
oh, but see, look, it's using the. Isn't this the bundle though? Oh, I see.
No,
Because
I
we're.
don't. I don't.
Oh, that's why. Oh, I see. Because in the test, we're doing like this. So this is like the compiled version. But is that, or does that have all the files in it? Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's weird.
I think you can just remove the lib/index.js. It looks like it's some roll-up version.
No, this is the right one, right?
I mean,
Or
it is bundled
oh,
all
this is the
over.
bundled
So
version.
your compiled token types is not applied to this file.
Uh, but if I get rid of it, how do I call it? What am I calling?
Or maybe we can just remove that, remove lib index and run the go watch again.
Okay. Oh, you're just saying you think it didn't actually do it? I mean, okay. I don't really.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I created it. Okay.
Can you just include the source directly?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Or is it gonna fail because we have some weird syntax? That's what I was wondering. Like, we shouldn't even need to compile any of this, right? Does it just work? Whoa.
Yes.
Oh, something
Mhm.
happened.
Sweet.
Oh, that's good, right?
Yeah,
Because
do it.
everything's right except the difference in the length, right?
Yeah, the locations are off.
All right, great, perfect. So now we don't even have to watch, right? Because it's just using source. Okay, cool. So, and then if I go back to this, or I guess I can overwrite this thing, right?
Hmm.
So this is the new snapshot, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And if I run this, it should fail. Great. Okay. So that's an example of literally just changing the. I guess anyone could just do that. They go to their node modules and just change like this line or something. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So that
sure.
was pretty simple, surprisingly.
Do do you want to have something more generic? Well, I
Yeah.
guess one thing you can do is in
Mm.
create keyword,
Yeah.
just like have a switch statement and just change like if, just return maybe or something like this.
What were you saying? In here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to have like a single place where you can configure all the keywords, where you can just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
replace them.
Right. Oh, I see what you mean. Because, like, we don't even need to change this part. We just keep it as if, and then, like, if the thing we pass in is if, then we change it.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. So, like, or you said switch, but whatever. Oh, you gotta make an object, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Um, uh, original? I don't know. I don't know if you can just do this. And then we'll do, if name, or if it's in here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Um, I mean, I could just do this, I suppose. I'm sure there's an easy way to do this. Something like that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. And then this would be the map. I guess we're thinking like, how do we turn that into like a plugin or something, right? I don't know if we can
Yeah,
really do that though.
I think that So if you have like just only standard characters, I think it's easy enough to do a map and just do exactly that.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you need to like merge the tokenizer, I think that will be much more messy if we do that.
Yeah. So that should still work. Okay. Do we want to figure out how to do it for a different kind of character like Chinese, or should we try to make it configurable? Or not configurable, but like do the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, we can maybe add a couple, like elves could be. Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't think it really matters.
Okay. Well, we should try it then, I guess, with different. I'll just see what happens, I guess, right? If we try if. What should I put for if? Okay. What would be the equivalent in Chinese? Would it be one character or? That's
Two
awkward.
character.
2 characters?
Yeah. Send to the
Cool.
chat.
Oh, okay. 如果. Yeah. At least I know that.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I know Chinese somehow. So I guess we're just gonna see what happens.
I don't know. My Google search says it's different.
如果 makes sense. Yeah, I'm actually curious what we would put for. Well, what are the other options? Let's see. Chinese. If. Oh, no, they put in this one. It says that too, actually. In At least I've heard of it, so it makes sense. All right, so to save that, what does this do? Oh, I need to change this too. Oops.
I guess the test fails at the first one, right? It won't do the second one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Right, that's why the other it was only one total. So I need to like throw or something.
Yeah.
It looks like it
And the
didn't
location.
fail.
Wow.
Because of the location.
I guess it worked because it's 2
Yeah.
characters, right? So it's the same as if.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so he didn't have to do anything?
Yeah, that's pretty easy.
That's pretty cool. Alright. Well, that's good to know. So there's no
Yeah, I'm
difference.
I'm kind of surprised that keywords in Babel can be anything.
Well, I mean, we have a very simple test, so I don't know if like, you know.
Like it can be emoji if you like.
Okay, yeah, let's try that too.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. How do I even make an emoji on Windows? Is it dot? Oh yeah, okay. So I just do this. It's kind of fun. Let's see. I think someone suggested on that tweet thread that Dan made. Oh. Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
No, I think it made some sort of sense.
Huh. Raise error. I guess we can actually look at it because we have all this stuff.
Wow.
Oh, it just went through all of these and it's not any of them?
I think did arrogate. So like we should get token from code point instead of code.
From here? Well, either way, yeah. I guess right now emojis don't work. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess it's a lot easier than we thought. Then, do we want to figure out how to like allow people to even test or use this? Like, say we made it for all the Chinese or any other language? How do we do that? That's what I'm wondering.
So yeah, I'm also wondering if we should hardcode it, or if people can just provide any configuration.
Right, because maybe they don't. Maybe because there are different, synonyms, I guess, for different words. Then you can choose your own. That would be kind of nice too. Or just like substitute whatever you want, I guess, right? Yeah. So I guess we might have to write some kind of code to allow you to. Well, it doesn't matter because it's still going to be hard coded either way. Because all of our parser plugins are hard coded, right?
Yeah.
It's more just. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad to just make another file. But I guess we need to figure out how to let people do it, like change it in their config, right? Somehow.
Do we actually pass configuration in flags, or is it just like flags?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how we want to do it. Right, because like turning on some of this stuff, you just pass in but it's a parser plugin option, which is weird because that is different from the Babel plugin option. Yeah.
So what if we just do like a JSON file that you put somewhere, or something?
Okay, so
hacky.
separate from Babel then.
Like you can read the path of the JSON file from an environment variable.
I mean, you could just add a top-level option that allows you to pass a map of keywords, right? Like, obviously, the source ones are hard-coded, but you can replace it with whatever you want.
Yeah, that would be ideal. Well, I guess it doesn't even have to be a plugin then. We just make it an option, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just have an option called keywords or something. And it's a map or an object.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I don't know where we would do that, or how do we even pass that down? You're gonna have to import like the options at some point, or I wonder about the ordering too, because it kind of has to read the options before it even parses it, but I don't even know if you can, if it does it in that order.
I mean, it should. It parses parser options before parsing code, right?
Yeah. Right. Because we have options here.
Well, we constructed the token class in the next function of the tokenizer, and then we can pass some parser options down.
Right. So where would so if we wanna, are we gonna just do it in this file, or we can make another file, whatever, but because I guess this is kind of, it's just an object that creates all these things. So when does this source token? Because I feel like the first import, it's already running that code, right?
Yeah, you're probably going to change how that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to modify a bunch of stuff, right?
Well, you could like just wrap the types export in a function closure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here, right? That's where it's all stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how we want to do it, so. So, at this point, so we need a, where are we using this? Oh, we're not even using it in this file. We're just exporting it. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So we want, when you call parse, we want to be able to pass the options to that thing so that we can defer the call or whatever. Or we could just run that code but then rewrite it, I guess. But maybe that's fine too, right? Oh, and this thing is exported, so we could just overwrite it then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, you just do like keywords.set. So where is that? Okay, if we're gonna do that, then I guess we don't really need any of that, right?
So I guess one thing you can do is have a function here called localize keyword or something that you export. And so you can call it in the index where you have the options.
Okay.
And here you can just call create keyword and just like, as you said, just replace the map.
Yeah. And so this would be an object of the keywords? Or what?
Yeah.
And then we just have to replace all of them. So we're doing, what is this? An object? And then...
So maybe you can loop on the map.
Yeah.
And just call keyword set with whatever the user passes. Which is kind of dangerous, I guess, but that would work.
Yeah. What is this? Should I just call create keyword again then, technically?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
So I'm looping over the object?
But I think actually we need to keep the options of the keyword.
Oh. Okay. So we
I
just
mean, we have access to the map. We can maybe retrieve them before and then just keep them.
The token, do we have access to this? Oh, I guess we do. It's just the same thing. The token. Oh wait, no. It says name here. So you want to keep the options?
Can we go through all the keyword maps and just retrieve them and set maybe to be the keywords.if, something like that.
Okay. What is this for? No, I'm like blanking. I'm just looping over the object.
I'm also wondering about something. Why do we even have a keyword map? Because they, as you said, they're returned. And so I think they're stored into the type object we export. So like where do we use them?
Oh, I
I
thought
think we use
that this... like options had like a object, right?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is that in the type file, so you export the type object at the bottom.
Yeah.
And so you also store like the keywords in there.
Oh, right.
So like where do we get the keywords? Like, is it in the map or is it in the types object?
Right here.
Yeah, we have exported.
Oh, we exported the keywords and the types.
Yeah, I think we need to like change both. I guess.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think Babel used both. I guess.
Right, like yeah.
So it makes it kind of hard now.
Right. So how do we replace this? Options dot
Keyword types.
Types equals.
Nice.
No, I think we just have to, because this is just oh, and it's like underscore, which is kind of weird.
Well, I have an idea that we can export something like a keywords decorator from the types. It's a function that accepts an option and returns an function that will accept keywords as input. So basically, we expand the keywords maps to a bigger map, and then we use the modified keywords in the read word function.
Okay. How do we want to do that?
So maybe another idea is that. So we already saw that types is exported again into index, I think. So what if we turn types into a function and call the function in index and re-export it as type again?
Okay.
So you can pass options. But I don't know if like other files rely on types directly
Yeah,
or
that's
not.
what I was wondering.
Yeah, and I think when you did the search, I think it was showing up multiple times, so I don't think we can. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the TT thing. Okay.
Okay, that's a big change if we do that.
Well, it seems that keywords are only used in tokenizer index.
Oh, okay.
Where's the other things? Yeah, seems like it is not used in the other parts of parser.
The keywords, I see.
So that means if we can modify the keywords when it is being consumed in the tokenizer, then we should be good.
Yeah, I guess it's only here. Oh, it's literally for that one thing, yeah. Huh.
And the tokenizer should have access of the parser options, right?
Well, yeah, right now it doesn't.
Yeah, so in the constructor we can apply these options to the keywords. And then we use the modified version.
This one?
Yep, options.
Okay, so we have options.
Yeah, like we can set a copy of keywords here and just change the reword function.
Okay. What you're saying copy the what?
Like we said, like these dot keywords equals to something applied on the options and the keywords. So we return
you would pull the top level option out here and store it on the class and then access it from read word.
I mean like this? I don't know. What are we thinking?
Yeah, equals to like some function applies on option.keywords and the keywords that we imported.
So is the function like localize keywords and you actually pass like the current keywords?
I don't know. Where do we want to?
I mean, it could literally just be a map, and then inside read word, you would check if you're trying to override something.
Okay. Oh, like right here.
Yep.
Yeah, you would just do like localize.get !?, keyword types.get !? tt.name.
Right.
In no way do I want to support this, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
I can only imagine what people are going to start doing with this.
Because they could put anything they want, right? Yeah.
Well, I don't know that we have protections to like prevent complete breakage, right?
That's fine. I mean, we're not releasing it yet, so. I don't know. I guess you have to do that every time too, which is kind of annoying.
What do you mean?
Like, does that mean every time you're reading, you have to check this first, or what? Does it matter?
I think that's the only place. Are they multiple?
So,
I mean, it's like the only place that accesses keyword types, right?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So we're making a map. Do we even need to make a map though? Why do we even need a map? Why can't we just do like a?
Yeah, like we can
That's the top level option.
These options to a map in the constructor.
You want to make a map out of the? Can you do that? All right.
I mean, just have the user pass in a map.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it could just be a plain old object if you want to.
Well, I guess I was thinking if this is a config thing, then like you can't obviously pass a map in JSON. Then
yeah,
it would be an object, right?
Sure.
Like if we only support something like alias, then we should process the user provided alias into a map from the.
Well, that's why I was thinking. Why can't you just do like this sort of thing then?
Sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although, yeah, I guess we do have to change it because it's not just like the word, right? Like this is.
Yeah, you'd have to create keyword or whatever.
Yeah, I have to create keyword.
Yeah,
it's a bit more complicated.
I guess we could do that here though.
Yep.
So how do I create? Unless I export this.
Yeah, I mean, to support this, you'd have to.
Yeah. Alright, we'll just do that for now. Whatever. But then the options.
Yeah. So I think you need to like take the existing keywords to at least get the options.
Okay, but we have that, right? Because we have like, so we just get the keyword and then get the options from it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just have to change the name. Actually, this thing, token type, can we just change it? Because then we wouldn't have to update or make a new one, right? We could just change the name.
Yeah, I think it's a label property.
Dot label. You could just do dot label equals.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So
You can always just export a new function that does that, right? Like change keyword label or whatever.
Yeah. Or change keyword. Sure. Do we even have to?
But do you actually need to? Like, what if you clone the? You can clone the existing keywords, and then just loop over the user configuration and replace the labels.
Yeah.
You keep the options.
Yeah. Something like
and so it can even be like JSON, a plain object.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It shouldn't be that hard, but keywords. Dot set name token. Well, actually, if we just get the token and we did token dot label equals something, that would work. We don't even have to like reset it then. Or
yeah, I think so. So I mean, keep the existing map.
So we have this. How do I loop this?
Object.keys or object.entries.
Object entries, okay. What are we doing? Map, I guess.
I would just do like a for here. Here's the syntax. Just do this.
Oh yeah, for of, okay. For of. Okay, so now we have so this is the, like, if this was, so that would be if so this would be value.
Should probably check for the existence of it first, right?
So if I guess we don't have to, oh, we do have to set. Yeah, set equals.
Keywords has key.
Yeah, I would check if keywords has the key, so you can't just arbitrarily add.
Do you have to do anything, or that's okay?
That'll be fine. There's also has, which will return a bool. Doesn't matter.
That's better.
Yeah.
So if it has the key, I'm gonna set the new one.
Yeah, send new one to the keywords.get key.
What?
Like keywords.get key, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think you should just be able to do keywords.get key and set the label, right? Directly. You don't even need to reset it on the map. But that's probably safer.
This one, I need to do this though, right? Because this is the new thing. Like, so key is like if, and then value is.
Yeah, but you can just do keywords.get key.label equals value, right?
Okay, I see.
Like you don't have to set the value back. The value is already set.
No, because in keywords value is maybe, so it doesn't have maybe, right?
Yeah, the keyword still
I have
got
to do this,
it.
and then. Oh, I don't need to set it. I just need to like. No, do you know what I mean though? Like, because value is maybe, and then the original keywords doesn't have maybe, so we need to make a new one.
Get rid of
but
the
I
old one?
guess, huh?
Are you going to get rid of the old one?
I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. Should we keep it?
Because then you're just creating aliases, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe we do want
I
to
think
get
we
rid of the
can
old one.
start with the alias and then see if it is broken in the test.
Okay, so what do we think we should put here then? Get. Because if I get this.
I mean, I would just get the keyword and
change the label and then put it
yeah,
down.
exactly. I mean,
Well,
you still need to set it with the value as key.
Yeah, that's this, right? But
This will
then
change like the wrong key. So this will change the label on the old keyword, I guess.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to change it for the new one. But so I need to get the original value though, right?
Yep.
So this is the original value. This.
Yep.
And then I need to like copy this, I guess. I don't know.
So I would just assign this to like to something,
Just
and then you can change the label. Yeah.
Okay.
And just inject it, I guess.
Yeah. What was this called? I'm just gonna put keyword, whatever. Wait. Is it value? I don't even know. All these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Looks good.
All right, so we're looping over all these things. If it has the if, then it gets it. It sets the label, and it sets it.
So we don't have to store the localized keywords ever.
We don't need this. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have to process them.
Right.
All right. And we don't need to change the reword too.
Okay.
That's good.
Cool.
So now I can pass the options.
So the option. Do we want to call it this? Or we'll just leave it here for now. But
yeah.
All right. So we did that. So then here. I just do this.
It should be inside another parenthesis.
Inside the expect.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Yeah, I should put inside the run. Okay.
Yep. Like that.
That's good.
And then we can get rid of. We don't need any of this.
Yeah.
Cool. So you have to change one file a little bit. All right. Let's see if this runs.
Let's run the test. Oops. What happens?
Huh?
Oh. Looks like these options is not the parser options.
Oh yeah. What is that? Is that not right?
I don't know. Let me check how the tokenized options is passed down.
What is this options? I guess it's. I mean, maybe it's nothing. It's null. Who knows? What? Of course. So wait, what? No, this is the parser options, isn't it? It even says source type module.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do we have a thing that like
sort
gets?
of schema?
Yeah. Do we have a thing that like gets rid of stuff or something?
Might be an option validator.
Yeah. Let's see. Where would that be?
You can
And
go to options. In the root, there's a get options.
Oh, right. Okay. And then what does it do? Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
so you need to define a default value.
Just add that.
That's just the
and-
type. I think you have to actually set it on the default options object.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do I even need the type then? I guess so.
I mean, probably gonna
Can
fail flow.
Can you do this? I don't even know. All right, whatever. We'll just see what happens. Nothing, right?
Yeah, just
map of.
that's keywords. Okay, that's good.
Do we even need an example? Whatever. Yeah, might as well. All right, let's see if that works. Oh, at least it's there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I did
keyword
the wrong.
is
I
not-
did the wrong. Yeah. I didn't export it. That's why. Or, yeah.
I think it has a different name.
it's called
Keyword types. It's keyword type.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So it was there.
Yeah. That's good.
Nice. Cool. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I guess one thing we could do is have like or print out the tokens or whatever for this test, but not for the. Yeah. Isn't there a way to do that too? I thought there was.
We actually want to release this. We should just actually have like people provide the translations and provide a locale and just ship it, right?
Yeah. They don't need to type it in themselves. Yeah. Right. That would make, yeah. Because then it would just be like keyword switch, right? Instead of like.
Yeah, it would just be like keyword locale, English is default, or you could have, Niccolo, Brian, Henry, whatever, right? You can have whatever preset.
Yeah. That would be funny. Right. So it would be another option that just says locale. Okay.
Or keyword locale or whatever.
With default EN or whatever. Oh, actually, we don't even need a default, but like, yeah.
Yep.
But
Okay.
I think I would prefer having this up to the user, because if it's built into Babel and people will just go crazy, we'll end up like with loads and emojis and stuff like this into the code base.
Well, at least it should be a valid identifier.
Wait, you're saying that?
I'd argue that if you're gonna if the primary use case is for localization, then it doesn't make sense to have every single user localize their own Babel transformations, right? You would have Chinese or whatever specific language to allow them to do that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that with a plugin, that'll be the best, I think.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on what you want. Like, I would be curious to see like what people do if we do allow this, but yeah, because we could even there's probably a way to like detect like the OS level stuff, right? Like they don't even have to. You could just turn on like local keyword true, and then it's not that different from typing it in, but
yeah, because they might not actually want that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a breaking change.
Yeah.
And then we make a code mod to like transfer all that stuff over.
It is an interesting concept though, like a localized programming language.
Yeah. I think it would be interesting. That's pretty good for what we wanted to do then. They already essentially the only difference is that this is only in the parser plugin options, so most people probably don't even know how to like modify the parser options, right?
Yeah, they would need like some syntax plugin equivalent to enable it, right?
Yeah.
Well, we have a top level option to do that. People just don't know what it is usually. So, but yeah, that was good. Do you want to just end it there then? What do you think?
Success.
Do you want to change the Babel generator?
Oh. Oh, right.
Something like generator options.
It would be nice for the code mod if we wanted to do that, but yeah, I guess no one would ever do that. But actually, that's simple enough for like, well, it should be simple enough. You could just find replace, maybe. But yeah, it could be interesting. All right, I'll just stop for now then. I think that was pretty good.